So the character Ren performs what the world calls a miracle, reviving a dead boy in front of hundreds of people. You present this not as supernatural, but as a manifestation of collective love and spiritual practice. How do you understand miracles and why do we resist believing they're possible?
So, Brendon, in history, the further back we go, we realize that, our ancestors um, had much more of a spiritual existence, just as it was. I mean, they were trying to understand life. So they would look at the sky and try to figure out what their part was, their connection with nature, trees, and animals, and the rituals that they came about. And I think we've moved away from that. So part of it is religion when we talk about the dogma part of it. I mean, religions you have a spirituality underneath them. But when we look at the dogma and the hierarchies, um, we kind of lost connection with the divine connection that we all have. And man-made things started to separate us from the divine. Dogma, let's just say that, in organized religion to control each other. We came up with that. But then even science in the 1700s, when we look at the scientific revolution, we deified science. I love science. It's really helping us out, but it's not all there is. And some of us, that piece, if you can't prove it by science, it doesn't exist. Well, there's lots of things in our modern culture that couldn't be proved by science even 100 years ago. So where is that leading us to, right? So um, miracles, right? Miracles are basically things that happened that we can't explain with our rational mind. But again, going back to um, losing our innate connection with the divine, which is what I think a lot of us have done, which has led to depression and trauma and all of these different things, because we are connected. And when we lose that connection, we feel that ego I is the only thing there is. And that's really lonely, you know, because relationship is very important. We come in alone. I know that phrase, we go out alone. But, in the middle, it's a lot about relationships. And so, why have we like lost contact with miracles? I think we all want to believe in it, just like we want to believe in the power of love. But I think we've been so programmed to be rational. And a lot of us, all of us, have mystical tendencies and connections, but we poo poo it or we say, I'm just making that up. It's coincidence. There's no such thing. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychologist, he said, if we were aware of just how much synchronicity was happening around us all the time, it could drive us crazy
Mm,
because we are so connected and there is such an interesting tight web. So that's where this power of love comes from, the connection, because I really think that's where we come from, all of us. We're all cosmic space stuff, organically. We are, and we're
yeah.
all related in whatever else is out there. We're in this illusion of the I takes us away, I think, from believing in our own self. Because I'm
Mm.
not saying have faith in something that somebody else told you. I mean, my big thing and the thing I've learned from astrology and yoga is believe from the experience of yourself, from what you see and hear and feel and what is in your own heart, and then experiment from there.